Hello and welcome to Battlefield Know-How, where we make you a better Battlefield player. My name is Raider, and today I'm going to be discussing the topic of defending on Rush gameplay. And now, the map is Nelson Bay. It's a very infantry-based map. As you can see, there are three sets of objectives. The attackers spawn in the air, they will parachute down, and what I'm doing here, I am picking an assault class because assault is very good against infantry, and you could keep on giving yourself ammo, and just keep on supplying yourself ammo, and you could pick a point on the map to which you will defend. And now I wanted to defend along this right flank. I kind of took responsibility for this whole right part of the forest right of this road to my left here. And what I wanted to do was pick a point, a hill, and start taking out enemies. Unfortunately, this guy gets me, but I messaged my squad, hey, there's guys on the right, and that's the whole point of a squad, is to tell people where other people are. And I wanted to get back over to the right and make sure everything was secure over there. We were off to the right, and as long as if you play above, like in front of the objective relative to where they're spawning, it's a lot harder for them to get to the actual um, bases themselves. And I don't want to go over to Bravo just because I uh, felt responsible for defending Alpha. And if everyone flocks to Bravo, Alpha is left out in the open. And so I did not want that to happen, so I kind of let Bravo go. And Bravo is relatively easy to take down anyways. Just the way the map plays out, I didn't want to risk leaving Alpha exposed just to have Bravo blow up anyways. Now moving off to the left a bit more because people weren't really going off to the right, and also I saw a teammate on my right, and noticed this quad getting up. I couldn't get him. Tell my team, and someone else got him. Looks like, yep. And I wanted to take his quad because I love running around in quads. Quads are my favorite mode of transportation besides from the helicopters. And trying to look for a repairman to repair this quad. It's only got 40 health. A couple bullets, like a sniper bullet, just took off 10 points of health. And I died, but then one of the funny things about Battlefield is that the quad continued its momentum and ran over that guy, so he died. I got the points for killing him. That's it just proves that you don't have to be all tryharding all the time in Battlefield. You can have some fun. So now I'm in a more middle point of the map towards this lake. I start to move more middle as they begin to stop flanking. One of the things that attackers do is that if you put up a heavy like defenses on the very flanks of the map, will try to funnel inwards, and you kind of want that to happen because then they kind of fall into a trap. If you're still playing the flanks, you get a cool vantage point of looking into the map, and they're not coming from behind you. Your behind is covered, and you can't do anything else but then shoot them as they funnel through the middle. It's kind of a hard way to describe it over voice, but hopefully you guys understand how going through the middle and having the like almost going to a horseshoe kind of effect of defense peoples. You can see my squad is pretty beast mode. Now I'm all the way over on the left side. I'm working on all sides of the map, but I keep on getting killed because if you do a lot of squad spawning, which I'm doing, it's put you right into the action, and if you get put right into the action, you're bound to die a lot more. And so this time I wanted to just spawn a bit farther back and take my time and actually get to defending the objectives. And see guys going in because I kind of left right side open for a bit, but it's no matter. We have this position hawked down. We got everyone inside of here. And you see, just running out in the open like idiots, not using any cover at all, easy targets. This guy kind of tries to use cover, but still taken out. Now, I think that I move up into this boathouse. Yeah, I do. I stay in this boathouse for a little while because I get a nice vantage point of a long-range bit of the map, and the M416, the gun I'm using now, is pretty good at taking out enemies at range. And one thing for defense is to use the spot feature a lot. I don't know if Battlefield 3 features the spot feature, but if you could see like a little mini picture of my controller, my left hand is my left thumb, the like midway part of my thumb is on the left stick. You don't really need too much maneuvering in Bad Company compared to like a quicker paced game like Call of Duty. But my tip of my thumb is on the select button at all times, where I'm spotting a select button. If you press the select button on an enemy, a little red triangle will pop up above their name, or above their head, and it will alert everyone on your team of that person's position, and it makes for amazing defense. Like, you could just spot an entire team, then you could sit way back. You don't even have to have visual contact with the person. You could shoot them through trees, and it still does full damage. And that's a very uh, kind of very intense way to play it. Just spot their entire team, and like right now I'm spotting through the tree, trying to find them. Move off a bit, and I don't know why I didn't spot him there. Thought I was gonna get him. Uh, the spotting feature is one of the biggest points of a Battlefield game. You have to use the spotting feature. It makes such a big difference. A lot of Call of Duty players do not use the spotting feature in Battlefield. And if it is in Battlefield 3, then spot. You get extra points. So it does nothing damaging. I mean, just keep on spamming the select button. And I don't know how they got into alpha. I saw that this guy back here trying to get him. Lost him. But the spotting feature, you can get extra points. Say if you put a spot on an objective, then you will get extra points for your squad. If they defend the objective, it says squad spot assist or on the objective or something. It's like a good 10 points, and that can add up a lot. So that guy was spotted. Just in case I didn't kill him, everyone else knew that he was there planting, try to spot this quad, so everyone knows that there's a quad in our base. But I took out one of their guys. So basically, defense. This is mainly directed to defense against infantry. Vehicles is a completely different story. I'll have a vehicles gameplay sooner or later. I do have to get this because I only had the idea to make BattlefieldKnowHow just a couple of days ago, and so I don't have all this gameplay ready yet. And I haven't really played Battlefield Bad Company 2 as much as I should have. When it came out, I expected to be playing it a lot more, but then Modern Warfare 2 was actually kind of fun for the first couple of months, but then that died out. I went back to Bad Company 2, then Black Ops, and back to Bad Company 2, then back to Black Ops, and now I'm back to Bad Company 2. So I've been switching around, but I still have all the skills from the beginning. We lost the objective. I kind of forget what happened, why. But one of the things that is in Battlefield that a lot of people don't realize is that one person cannot really hold up the entire battlefield. One person in Call of Duty can make a game-changing difference, but in Battlefield, not really. If you have a half-decent squad that's communicating with each other on the other team, and just a bunch of randoms plus one extremely good player on the other team, the not so good players on the other team that are all communicating and they're playing as a squad, they will win 90% of the time. Because with the respawn timing, you don't really get to go like right back into the action, and you can't defend this entire map. This map is, even though this is a kind of small battlefield map, I mean it's huge. Look at this. Look at these sight lines. Just trying to pick off this guy all the way up there. Spamming select button as always. You just gotta spam the select button. Everyone has to see that there's a guy there. There's a guy to my left on a hill. There's a guy to my right on a hill. Really helps to alert any snipers on your team where the enemies are, so they can take them out at their range. And just I cannot stress spotting enough, and it kind of shocks me why people don't spot at all. So that's one of the stress points. I don't know what the hell I was doing here. Maybe answering a text. But then I come up, spot two more people, and see, like, I can barely see this person. They're, like, my red dot is the size of that triangle above that guy's head, and yet I'm still picking off guys, and just giving myself ammo. And you can see I'm playing out in front of the objective just a bit so I can fall back really quickly onto the objective. Got flanked on the right because there was a sniper up there, but then he got taken out from our team. Now I gotta take out the guys in the right, and also I always don't really trust anything on the left because the left side of Nelson Bay is very flankable. If you take out any snipers covering, any defense snipers covering the left side, if you take them out, left side's pretty easy to just channel through. And one of the things that gives the defense some good firepower is all these heavy MGs lying around. I don't really use them too often. I only got the gold star, which is 100 kills with them, and that's not really a lot. I don't really use the heavy MGs too much. I prefer having the mobility to run around and pick guys off like this. And just as you can see, I'm playing a bit out in front of the objective, so if anyone comes behind, I just flank backwards, and it just gives you a little like cushioning, like a little cushion room. And now we are starting to always have guys on our right side, so I'm gonna push it right back up to the right side of the map. When I say right side, I mean like general in between A and B. I would say would be the middle, and whenever I stay far to the right of this little frozen lake running through the middle of the map, I like to stay like up on top of a hill on the side, and I go back to that hill and I just stay on that hill, and that is their spawn. And that's one of the things about Bad Company, is that if the attackers do not get their spawn secured, they could be in one hell of a rough ride for getting spawn trapped. Even though the spawn system in Bad Company is pretty good, they're just not going to be able to go anywhere if you seal off all these little conduits of lakes and all these mountains and hillsides. I don't know what I was doing here. Gameplay 50% AFK, 50% sitting on hills. That's Battlefield. You can see spotting, use it, pressing select so many times right there. And I'm going to try to move back up to this right side because I want it to be up there at a nice vantage point. And it's also not a bad idea to keep on checking every corner of the map. Just sweep across the map with select. It's being spammed. And for defense, I mean, there's not too much to it. It's not very complicated. Pick a point, stay there. It's a lot more gun skill than attacking. Attacking is a lot more of different tactic skills and everything. I'm just about to move. Yeah, I'm moving off to the right now. I noticed that I spammed select across this entire area. Now I'm moving off to the right side. I want to get back up to that hill to have that nice vantage point on their spawn. And how many attackers are left? It's like only 11. Yeah. So one of the things that you don't want to be on top of the hill. It's just like you want to have a bit of cover, so stay a little far back. You want to stay on your slope of the hill, not on their slope. You know, if you picture a hill, they have, if you were to slice it in half right down the middle, there's their side and you have your side. I want to be on my side just because it gives you like a little protection from the chest down, which is really what you want. You only want your head exposed to make you harder to be spotted, and also gives you a lot more cover, and also even makes it easier to be hidden and pick guys off like that. Our team won. I was the best player on our team and in the game. If you look at these little accolades on the bottom, I got the gold star for the MG, that's 5,000 points. I got the gold, we didn't get gold squad unfortunately because my squad didn't do too much, but I got the ace pin, which is the best in squad. And see that little KD thing? That doesn't matter at all. As long as you play the objective, you don't need to worry about your KD. Your win-loss speaks volumes in Bad Company. So my name is Raider. Thank you for watching. If you want to become a better Battlefield player, please subscribe. Thank you for watching.